Today we migrate and immigrate both locally and internationally. I took my child with me to go shop and I saw an unusual traffic of children accompanied by their parents. Doors to shops were all left ajar, which was strange for me to find at least. But as I walked past some shops, the kids entered freely and came out with lots of goodies. Anyways, upon arriving my destination and shopping the items I wanted, the Christian attendant asked if I wouldn't take my child out to participate. I didn't immediately understand the question because I wondered, which out? Are we not out already? But of course, kids were coming in and going out. But it was until when I left there, I realized it was egg hunt. That was all the whole, children coming in and out of stores. On days like this, with my interaction with people and my environment, I can't help but understand the weightiness of what God meant when he said, I know my servant Abraham, that he would direct his household, his children in the way of the Lord. Today we migrate and immigrate both locally and internationally, and so does our cultures and value systems. The question is, what are your values? Where and who is your value rooted in? Is it bound to location and environment, or is your value system constantly rooted in God's word? I honestly wish I can emphasize this enough, but we must know and experience God for ourselves, because the knowledge of God we have defines and shapes our value system as an individual and even as a family unit. It also enables us to live up to God's value system. Yes, I know sometimes it may be difficult and you can even be stigmatized for your choices and you wouldn't want to be seen as the odd one out, but hear me. God is counting on us. God is counting on you as a parent, as an older person, to show the younger ones, our kids, the ancient path, God's standard and his precepts, irrespective of our environment or location. I'm sure you're tired, because I'm very tired. We are all tired of hearing the phrase, we have failed this generation. Fully, we can't afford to fail God and the children he has blessed us with. How can a season, remember the story I told you of where I went, how can a season as sacred, as important as the death and resurrection of Jesus be likened or be compared or be put alongside egg hunts? As believers, as parents, as believers, our desire to uphold godly values must trump the desire to be people pleasers. No matter who he is, we must get rid of the desire to want to blend, to integrate, to blend. I know you're sitting and you're watching right now, you're wondering, how do I manage? Like Jesus, be loving but firm with your choices. Don't give into popular opinion or culture. Ensure that the lines are not blurred, especially for these our younger ones, especially for our children and those coming behind us. I know right now you're wondering, what do we do? How do we manage? Like Jesus, be loving but firm with your choices. Don't give into popular opinion or culture. We must ensure that the lines are not blurred, especially for the younger ones, our children, those coming behind us. Have you had to make difficult choices that made those around you consider you different or awkward? How did you deal with it? Please share in the comments. Let's grow and learn together. Until next time, live intentionally. Bye-bye.